Hello and welcome to my channel Reveal and Review, where today I have, it says this is new. I don't know how new it is. It's been in my freezer for maybe a couple of weeks, but it says it's new, and it is a Red Baron fully loaded hand-tossed style crust meat lovers frozen pizza. Let me get a thumbnail real quick. Alright, enough of that nonsense. Alright, so this looks pretty good. It says, the box just says Red Baron fully loaded hand-tossed meat lovers, and it's got sausage, Canadian-style bacon, pepperoni, beef and bacon, pepperoni made with pork, chicken, and beef. So it's going to be sausage, Canadian bacon, pepperoni, and beef and bacon. I guess regular bacon and Canadian bacon. That's kind of cool. Never seen that on a frozen pizza before. So, and this box is really heavy. I mean, I'd say it weighs probably a pound or so. It's really heavy for a frozen pizza. And on the back here, we'll check out the back of the box. There's the back of the box, and it says you got chewy part of the outer crust here, and then it's crispy also, and it is soft. So crispy, chewy, and soft all at the same time on the crust. That should be pretty good. Now it says golden crust perfection. And it says fully loaded pizza with delicious premium toppings. We'll see about that. And it says don't forget, keep pizza frozen while preheating. Remove pizza from box and wrapper before baking. Idiot instructions there. Do not thaw pizza. For food safety and quality, cook until the internal temperature is 160 degrees before eating. Cook thoroughly before eating. Cooking times may vary. Let cool for at least 2 minutes. Refrigerate or discard any unused portions. Now it says to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. I'm already working on that. Then it says to remove pizza from box and overwrap and place pizza on a pan, which is unusual because most of these frozen pizzas tell you to replace them directly on the oven rack. This one says to put it in a pan directly. I always put it on a baking sheet anyway. So, and it says bake on a pan on center rack for 25 to 27 minutes. And that's quite a while for a frozen pizza. The usual times on most of the frozen pizzas I've had have been like 15 minutes, around there. So it must have a really thick crust, so we'll see how that is. It says for a crispy crust, immediately remove pizza from the pan and allow to cool for at least 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I will take this over and unbox it and put it on the baking sheet. I'll show you what it looks like before it goes into the oven. I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Then I'll bring it back over to the table and I will give my review on it. So I'll be right back. Alright, there's what it looks like before it goes into the oven. I'll put it in the oven for about 25 minutes and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. And there's a fair amount of toppings on there and a pretty thick crust, so it looks like it's not going to be bad. So I'll be right back when it comes out of the oven. Alright, there's what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. I'll cut it up and put it on a plate and bring it over to the table and give my review. Looks like a pretty decent pizza. We'll see how it goes. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. And here is what it looks like. This is half of it. Cut up and put on the plate. Not too bad a looking pizza. It's got a thick crust on it, you can tell. Here's what the crust looks like on the back. A little bit dark, maybe for my taste, but we'll see. I left it in there right at about 27 minutes. Taste some toppings here. So let me take a couple of bites. One thing I can tell, you can see all the grease. Look at all that grease on the plate. You can see all the grease, but you can take a couple of bites here and I'll give you my review and send you on your way. Kind of hot, so it's hard to pick it up and eat it. And a bite of the crust, just for good measure. All right, let me get a drink of my trusty Pepsi here, and I'll give my thoughts on it. All right, so what do I think of it? I think that the crust is definitely the selling point on it. It's a nice crust. It's a thick crust. And it does have that hand-tossed style feel to it, which is good. There's a good amount of toppings on it. It really tastes that sausage. The sausage was probably the most prevalent topping that I tasted on it. Although you can see there's a good amount of cheese and pepperoni and a little bit of beef on there. And I even see here's a piece of Canadian bacon right here. That's thick and chewy. So it's good. It's pretty much as advertised. I'd say, like I said, the crust is definitely the selling point on it. The crust is really good. And I cooked it just about right. The amount of time it said to cook it, about 25 to 27 minutes. And it was in there right at about 27 minutes by the time I got over there and took it out of the oven. And that was a good amount of time. The crust came out just about right. And there's a good amount of cheese, good amount of pepperoni and Canadian bacon and beef and everything on it. So overall, I'd say it's a good pizza. I'd probably get it again. I did find it at Kroger, and I will have to put the price beside me or above me, probably beside me like I usually do. But it's good. So out of 10, it was a little greasy. You can see the grease on the plate. Like I said, there's grease all over the place right here. It is just a touch greasy from the pepperoni. But overall, I think I'd rate it 7 out of 10, I think, is what I'm going to go with. So, yeah, that's my review. 7 out of 10. Good pizza. Nice crust. Good amount of toppings. Kind of looks like a mess because of the way I cut it. But it still tastes good. You know, it's all going to mix together down in your stomach, so it doesn't really matter. So, 7 out of 10, that's my rating. That's what I'm sticking to. And that's my review. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it around to all your friends. I can use all the help I can get to get all the views I can. And I'd like to invite you to stop by my channel, check out my other videos. I have lots of drink reviews, a whole playlist of potato chip reviews, a whole playlist of pizza reviews that this will be added to. And from pizza places as well as frozen pizzas. I've been doing this frozen pizza series lately. So there's lots of reviews. There's a few reviews of frozen pizzas on my page. Over 200 videos on my page in all. So I'm sure if you stop by, you'll find something you'll enjoy watching. And I'd like to thank you for watching this video. And I will catch you in the next one. Everyone have a good night.